Like, comment, subscribe. These are the 3 words Sam says at the end of every YouTube videos he makes. And indeed, as a digital content creator, Sam is desperate for engagement. Because without engagement, the YouTube algorithm is less likely to recommend his contents to his followers, which means fewer impressions, less reach, and ultimately less monetization potentials. And yet, social media platforms are turning into red oceans. In 2021, the number of YouTube channels grew by 35%, whereas the number of users only grew by 5%. So there are more and more contents being produced, and they're chasing after essentially the same pool of attention. And as a result, 60% of the content creators are experiencing a drop in their engagement. To fix this, they're resorting to desperate measures. They're spending hours and hours in these like-for-like groups where they manually like and comment on other people's posts just in the slim hopes of them reciprocating. So content creators are clearly struggling to get engagement. And we believe there's one underlying issue. And that is it's incredibly difficult for them to incentivize their audience to engage with their content in a predictable manner. And we want to fix this. Our solution, Loyal.t, is a custom NFT builder which enables content creators to tokenize their content and use that as a reward for incentivizing audience engagement in a manner that suits their own goals. So let me show you how Loyal.t would work for Sam. So Sam would first go into our dashboard, and then he will connect his MetaMask wallet, so it's already connected. Then he can go on to create a loyalty token, which is essentially an NFT. He can select the use case. So he wants to increase the engagement for his channel. So he selects the first use case. And now he is at the NFT creation page. So first, he needs to import the URL for the video that he wants to boost engagement for. So let's say Sam wants to increase the engagement for this particular video. So he copies the URL into the text box. Then he can specify which type of engagement does he want to optimize for. In this case, Sam selects commenting because if you get a lot of comments within a short period after you post a new video, it's more likely for YouTube to feature this video, which means a lot more impressions. Then Sam can also specify what token image the NFT have and the name of the NFT. He can also customize the utility this NFT provides. So in this case, Sam wants to provide the NFT holder the right to open up the mic and speak at his next live stream. This is quite appealing amongst his followers because usually when Sam live streams, his followers can only interact with him by writing into the chat. So this represents a special privilege. Sam can also specify the supply of this token, which is 50, which means only the first 50 people to comment under his video will be eligible for collecting this NFT. And lastly, Sam can set an expiry date for the utility. So as his live streams on the April 30th, after the April 30th, the utility expires. So as you can see with our super intuitive interface, within seconds, Sam is able to create the NFT. So let's just wait for the transaction to go through. It's going to take a bit of time because we're writing into the blockchain. Okay, so now it's successful. And Sam can go into the collection page to see all the loyalty tokens he has created in the past. And on this dashboard, he can also see some statistics, for example, how many of this NFT has been claimed, which is also an indicator of how many of his followers fulfill the condition, engage with his content in a specified way. So in the future, more analytics feature can be built into this. For example, you can also use it to identify your most loyal followers. So let's see how loyalty would work from the follower's perspective. So in order to claim the NFT, right, we need to interact with Sam's content in the manner he specified, which is to comment under his YouTube video. So here, we can just comment under this video. amazing content, and we're clearly amongst the first 50 people to comment. So we go back to the Loyal.t dashboard, we select claim, and here we can connect our Google account. By using the YouTube API, we're able to read the activities from the users. And because we fulfill the conditions Sam said, we are amongst the first 50 people to comment under his video. We are eligible for collecting this NFT that Sam just made. So we just hit claim. Confirm the transaction. So currently we support YouTube, and next on the roadmap will be Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. So with the APIs, we'll be able to directly read the activities users have on these platforms and then decide whether they fulfill the condition the content creator set. Okay, so the Loyal.t token has successfully been claimed. And here in the collection page, I can see an overview of all the Loyal.t tokens that I have claimed. So as you can see, this was the one we just claimed, and we can see that we're the first one to claim this token, and also the utility is clearly stated here. So similarly, you can see this token on OpenSea. So this may take a bit of time. Okay, yeah, seems to be some technical issues. The token is not popping up on OpenSea right now. But basically, what would happen is that on OpenSea, you can see all the attributes that Sam has specified with this token. So you can see how you got it from, which platform did you interact with to collect this NFT. And you can also see the expiry date, and also, of course, the utility. So this is a test token. It doesn't have any utility. That's why it says nothing over here. Okay, so to recap, Loyal.t allows Sam to generate these Loyal.t token NFTs and provide them to his followers. And for the followers, they are happy because they are able to own a piece of Sam's content and at the same time gain access to these exclusive rights provided by Sam. So in this case, the right to open up mic and speak at Sam's live stream. And at the same time, Sam is happy too, because in the process of his followers collecting these NFTs, they will engage with Sam's content in the way that he wants. And meanwhile, Sam's social media profile, his YouTube account, will receive increased impression, increased reach, and ultimately increased monetization potential. And this is just one use case of Loyal.t. We're much more than that. In fact, we're currently working on a revenue sharing feature, which will further enhance the financial value and tradability of our NFTs. We're quite confident that we can build out this feature because many people on our team are actually working at fintech companies and more specifically, payment companies. So this feature should be, we should be able to scope out this feature within the next quarter or so. And for Loyal.t to work, there's one key assumption, and that is the followers needs to want an NFT from the content creators. And to validate this hypothesis, we conducted an extensive survey with over 260 participants spanning across 3 different continents. And the result, 3 in 4 followers would like to own an NFT from the content creators. And 60% of them are actually willing to engage with the content to collect this NFT. And we received similar enthusiasm from the content creators. So within only 10 initial outreaches, we were already able to convince 3 content creators to work with us to pay to pilot this product with their own social media accounts. And these 3 content creators have followings ranging from 2K to 30K. To accelerate the go-to-market, we want to start with a freemium model. So initially, we want to offer loyalty for free because we believe this will boost our organic growth in the beginning. The content creators will be able to try out all our functionalities, and at the same time, yeah, okay. So let me just quickly finish. I think this is one of the last slides, actually. So the organic growth actually comes from the content creators distributing the NFT to their followers. Because when they're distributing, they're directing their followers onto our platform. And some of their followers will be content creators too, and they will be able we'll be able to convert them into users of our platforms as well. And in the long run, we want to switch to a tier pricing system, which differentiates content creators based on their size. And lastly, I just want to introduce you to our team. So we are 5 university students from all around the world. We have diverse competence across business, design, engineering, as well as product. And together, we are ready to empower content creators to tap into the limitless power of their communities. Thank you.